one of the greatest successes is right here that I can give as an example. Paul and Aaron called us and said that they wanted to come in and they heard about us at Canada Care Docs, because most of the people that work at Canada Care Docs have been through here and trained here. And so she was talking to Jamie Joplin, who does the tincture classes, and he's right out here. And Jamie was saying, poor Holly is like, how do I get, I get the card from you, and then what? I buy the oil from you right here, and she's not a cannabis person, just like a lot of people aren't. They have no clue. So she's like, no, you don't get the cannabis here, and da. And she's like, well, what do I do? My son is really up against it here. And she's like, you get your card, and then go up to New England Grassroots and talk to them. And she was like, well, what do they do? And she was really nervous talking to Holly, I believe, probably just trying to spit some information out. And she said, well, they'll talk to you, and they have dances, and they take care of people. And she was like, they have dances? I'm trying to treat my son, and she left angry. And then came back, if I'm telling this right, came back a few days later, and was like, I need to understand what you're telling me. I need this recommendation, and I believe I need this. We have checked into this. My son's been operated on several times. He's had glioblastoma since he was 16 months old. We've done this. He's been in Tufts Hospital with the same doctor in his head 3 times already. We want to look at cannabis. So she said, go to Grassroots. They do dances. And so, she gave us a call and made an appointment to sit with Melissa and I the next morning. And Aaron was scheduled for surgery that coming Monday. This was a Thursday. That coming Monday, he was scheduled for his next surgery. And I believe they were saying that at best, you wouldn't be here in 2 more years. At best. That was 3 years ago.
Woo! Yeah.
So I want to bring Holly up here, and I want to bring Aaron up here, and I want you to tell the story.
Come on, Holly, you can do it.
A microphone for you.
Holly, longest years experience caregiver in the whole room, right there.
One little step further, because Holly is another warrior. And this is what we need, somebody protecting their son or a loved one at all costs. I don't care what state I'm in about recommendations. If you have cancer, I don't care about your goddamn card. Okay? It's not why we're here. That's bullshit, and that can be out there, but that's not why we're here. Holly is now a full-fledged caregiver, oil maker, teacher, showing people how to move along in their lives with oil. She's reaching someone from Israel that's been trying to get with me for the longest time now. England or Israel?
Israel, proven.
We're at such a time difference, I keep missing, and now I'm like, why is he trying to get to me?
He's got you.
I've been taking care of your son for years now. Step up, and she did. This is a full circle here.
Yep.
From no knowledge to coming through here to this dude having more hair on his head than I have. He didn't have any. So I want you to tell your story, and I want you to talk about what you want to talk about, which maybe even some food issues, and just tell your story, both of you, please. I don't know who wants to start. Go ahead.
Well, I'm Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Right on, Aaron.
I gotta thank Mike for helping me out with the oil. Thank you.
Nice job.
But you have to understand cancer and what it really is and how it really starts. It's a cell in the body that when you eat unnatural sugars and carbs and stuff, it grows your cancer cells in your body. And I was a junk food king. Soda every few minutes.
Well, he also had radiation therapy 20 years ago.
Microphone. Oh, yeah.
He had radiation at
7 years old.
20 years old, they said. That's normally when cancer develops after radiation therapy.
Yeah.
And it did. So, and it came back worse. started with astrocytoma, and then it, went into
Wow.
grade 4 glioblastoma. So, and the junk food did not help. Inflammation,
But and you mean that in the beginning of Aaron's illness, right? So 20 years ago, is that right, Aaron, with the junk food? Right?
Well,
Yeah?
his diet wasn't.
Yeah.
So we did a multitude of things with diet, and nothing was really working. I mean,
Bring us through the
nothing.
surgeries, Holly. Bring us through the surgeries. Tell us exactly when his first one was, and then the second one.
18 months old astrocytoma that was wrapped around the central artery that goes through the middle of the brain. So he had it debulked and that never taken off because it was wrapped and it would have been dangerous to take it off. So then at 5 he had another surgery, and then it grew back and he had radiation, and then we had nothing for 26, 27 years, and then it just came back as a glioblastoma.
Wow.
So another surgery, chemo, radiation, and it grew back. That's when we came to mind.
Met Jamie.
Yeah. We met
That's still
Jamie.
anywhere near right.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah, we met Jamie and called Mike because he does dances. And
Sometimes.
we started right away.
Yeah.
And then we were due for an MRI 6 weeks later, and we had a 50% reduction.
6 weeks later.
6
6
weeks
weeks,
later,
55%.
it was growing,
It was,
and it apparently stopped and went backwards.
it was aggressively growing at the time,
Well, grade 4 is very aggressive.
No medical benefit.
right?
You're getting crazy, huh?
Yeah, and so we've been on it ever since, and we shouldn't neglect the thing that's, Aaron went off all kinds of seizure meds also.
That's
But
right.
we're always so focused on the cancer.
That's right.
We had to mention that Aaron is completely seizure drug-free and no seizures since the cannabis.
And Holly, isn't it true that that was one of the first things the hospital kind of was working with you on and being like, oh, if you're on oil so much, maybe we should cut this over here?
The cap on.
Yeah, well, we had first asked if we could try coming off all the seizure drugs because he was on Vimpat and Keppra.
Yep.
Large doses, like the max. And they said, well, since you're on the oil, you can try coming off the drugs, and we did, and hasn't had any seizures since. So it's
It's amazing.
yeah, and then it kept shrinking. So now we just look at what we see on the scan is maybe scar tissue, or
Wow.
it's not moving. So
It's amazing. Aaron, are you really, Aaron, how's your diet now? I know you talk a lot about nutrition, Aaron. Where are you at in your head now? Are you like a no sugar, no white flour guy?
I do very little sugar.
Yep,
Very little.
yep,
Only when it's made.
yep. Oh, so you have a couple of cookies now and again with your mom.
But no, I went off all sugars for the most part. I mean, I do eat some junk food, but not as much now, and it takes me a lot longer to go through the bag of chips or something.
Yep. I think you're right about sugar, Aaron, though. I share your thoughts on that.
So I think a couple of things that might go well right here is how the doctors treating you now. What's going on there? Are they saying wowie or?
they don't want to talk. They still
They like lose my number? You don't need
We
anything?
had a physician's assistant who was a lot more open, and she's gone now.
Oh, sure,
Well, she moved on to something else.
Okay.
They still don't want to say cannabis. I don't know how they can do that, because Aaron has no seizures. And
Wow,
he's not on any drugs.
wow.
And 42 days from, he was lucky, the day he happened to walk in, I had a full batch ready. And that's unusual.
We were ready to do a
He walked out
dance.
That day, he was, we slammed him with the white we slammed him with the white All I would say is he'd find him in front of the refrigerator. Just staring at it, just like, what do you want? I don't know.
It's like, I wish I had some sugar.
That's a little better than vomiting from
Yeah.
your chemos. I think,
Well, I don't know if anybody saw the picture of Aaron when he was
That amazing first picture.
Put the pictures up.
Looked like it.
I'll post them for everybody.
So much
Well-
information from
Right?
chemo radiation, and it's awful.
He was like this, absolutely. I mean, how much weight did you lose?
Oh, gosh.
60 pounds.
Wow.
60
It
pounds
was all
of inflammation
Yeah.
from prednisone.
Yeah.
It might have been some fat.
Well, a little bit of sugar fat in
Don't
there.
say anything now.
No, they just don't wanna,
Talk to you? Wow.
Here's the thing, it was the same doctor. He was the assistant on the first surgery.
right, but
And then
here
we'll-
it's.
When Aaron was a baby.
That we deal with now,
Yeah.
and they don't wanna say that it's cannabis
Yep.
helping.
Yep.
It's
It's a tough fight.
You get past that, as long as you're doing good, you get, you know, I don't really care. I keep telling them what we're doing. And, we gotta go with what's working.
It's just an amazing story, and what I want to add to this is Aaron is lucky. He's a lucky man. His body accepted it. We could do the same amount of oil with everyone in this room if they had the same thing. It's not going to do the same thing every time. This is not a cancer cure. It doesn't work every time. It can, and it does, with many people. I want to be very clear that this young man hit the lottery, big time, in everything. Just as many times that things went bad for him, his luck turned and started going the other way. He's lucky that we were there, to be honest, because there's nobody else was sitting there in Quincy that day with an ounce of oil in their pocket.
That's right.
And that's what we need to get out here, and you do it all the time. You know, when he actually he fell down, and we really weren't sure why, right? A year or so ago, and the ambulances came and everything else, and how did that go? They were like, what's he on? All that?
Yeah, I didn't have any problem.
Right, but the ambulance driver literally said, this is Aaron Mathew, we've heard of him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He,
Word is spreading. People know. And we just need educated voices that aren't afraid. Again, Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. We're going to be at a lot of tables, probably with people in our lives. I know that if I were invited to my family Christmas, which I'm not because of what I do, it would just be me giving a class and trying to get them to accept what I do. But I'm not even allowed to sit down and do that. But for everyone who can, you've got to do that. We have our time now with our families, and we need to mention this and mention that families can come together now and help themselves through the most difficult times. But again, it's not going to be for every person. And he had to change his diet. Diet is so huge. Sugar feeds cancer. There are cancer groups that will help you. And they literally say to you, if I even see a McDonald's wrapper in your garbage, we'll cut you off and never deal with you again. If you don't change your diet 100% right now, we're not even going to work with you. That's how important it is. So, we just have to understand a lot goes with this. Just giving someone the oil isn't the end all be all of this. It's how we give it to them properly. There are many ways. There are many ways to come down from chemotherapy. There's a lot of different work that's done here. So I just wanted to congratulate you two, because you truly are biggest success of the whole circle. They no longer ever need to come by here. They have it all. They have it all. And by the way, the strain that we used on him is now called Aaron strain. It was my own strain that I developed. And we sold those seeds as a limited edition last year. But he has his own strain named after him, and that's what he uses, his Aaron strain. Probably with other things, because all of it's good. But I
Right
just want
on.
to thank you guys. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
You got anything, Aaron?
Yeah, please.
Huh?
Yeah. I want you in here all the time, giving a little thing.
Oops, sorry, honey.
Steve.
Thank you. Aaron.
diet is definitely key, but if you start dissecting some of the things that you actually eat, you'll find a lot of the chemicals in it actually help with cancer,
Yep.
help grow cancer. I mean, Melissa's got a hand sanitizer over there. I looked one up one day, dissected it, pulled all the ingredients out, and one of them actually does help cancer. It's the same with food dyes, Red 40. Those are huge. I've gotten rid of everything that helps grow cancer, and now I pretty much use all natural items.
Nice.
Wow, that would be a great list to compile.
I know, absolutely.
What you're avoiding, but what you're using to substitute in, you know, and I'd love to get Aaron in here to do a nice, you know, hour class during our 8-week semester, and that's what we've been talking about. It would be just on this stuff that
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean,
I didn't know about the hand sanitizer, Aaron. You got to tell me.
I
Ma.
forget what the name of the ingredient is.
I got a list too, I can send you alternatives.
Awesome.
All right. It's important.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
What else do you got for us, Aaron?
That's pretty much all I got.
That's it. Now, thanks for ready.
Woo! Thank you, Aaron.